Good morning, everyone. One of my subscribers asked me if I would ask Alex if he would let me show some of the quilts that he's made. So I asked him last night and he said providing I gave him full credit for them, then yes, go ahead. So I'm just showing you now. I think this is the very first quilt that Alex made. I'm not sure whether this one was entered into a competition or not, but I'm just going to walk closely towards it. But you can see here, he must have been about 9 or 10 when he did this one. Then I've got hanging next to it, let me just move backwards again, a Christmas wall hanging that Alex made. Again, he would only have been about 10, 11 when he did that one there. That one's just gorgeous. And I'm going to pause whilst I turn around and show you some others that he's done. This quilt here is absolutely massive. It's just over 6 feet by just short of 5 feet. And Alex entered this into the NEC. I'm pretty sure it was the NEC, or it might have been the More Than 3 Counties quilt show, and I think he won second place. I'll pause and I'll walk up to it to show you some more of the details. Yeah, he designed this all himself, and I think he was 13 when he started this one. That one's a London bus on its side. And you've got various details. I'm not sure which way up it goes. I don't think it really matters. Got Big Ben. A lot of the letters spell his name. So that one up there, that was the X. Got the E here. Got the London wheel. The L. Post box with Alex's initials on it. And then the A. And then the Union flag in the middle. And that's got that's backed with a massive piece of blue wall felt that was from the Worcester Resource Exchange, the scrap store. I'll pause whilst I sort of show you some others. This is another one that Alex entered into a competition. It was a colour wheel competition. It was a junior quilters challenge, and he actually featured in one of the quilting magazines. I'll pause and I'll just show you the page that he featured in. Quilt featured in Patchwork and Quilting in October 2011. I'll just pause whilst I open up. Proudly displaying his quilt. There we are, another still of Alex's quilt. So there you go, Janet. Hope you enjoyed that that show and tell. Let me just move it around a bit so that you can see all the individual panels. He got into it. He asked if he could borrow my sewing machine. I'm a hopeless sewer, and it had just been in the garage for absolutely ages, and he got it out. And I can remember he made a cushion that he just stuffed with tissue paper. He must have only been about 6 or 7 at the time, and then when he was a little bit older, they started running sewing lessons at Creative Hands, which is one of our local quilting material shops. And then he moved over to the cotton reel, and Alex used to go in every single Saturday. He'd arrive at about 10 o'clock and he'd stay in the shop in the back. They've got a big where they hold all the classes, classroom at the back of the shop, and he used to go in there all day and sit with all the ladies. I wasn't allowed to go anywhere near. It was his little project, and he would spend all day there until about 4 o'clock in the afternoon, just working on his quilts. He's made a suit jacket, a waistcoat, a shirt, a pair of shorts. He's just really talented. And as I mentioned before, he went on to take textiles for GCSE, but didn't really enjoy it very much. It was more art than it was the quilting side of things, the making, that Alex was really interested in, and it turned out to be more art than anything else. And he just, I don't know, just wasn't really for him. There's a San Francisco themed quilt somewhere in the house as well, but I can't find it. It's in a bag somewhere. Not quite finished, but if I lay my hands on that at some stage, I'll show it to you. But yeah, he's really very, very talented. He doesn't do much sewing nowadays. He's got a quilt upstairs with a couple of panels finished that's a science theme quilt. He designs all the themes himself. But there you go, a little snippet of my son's creative flair. Bye for now.